I think this lesson is so powerful in saying, right now, you can be released. Right now, you can have heaven. That's what, if you think about it, think about the Easter story. If you remember, the Course even talks about Easter. It says this is the whole journey the Son of God will take this Holy Week. It says that Jesus entered into Jerusalem with palms and celebration, and that's the same thing with us. With the promise of resurrection, the promise of awareness, the promise of the truth already given us. It says, do not wander into crucifixion or crucifying ideas. We've already been promised our release. Don't wander into the ideas of crucifixion. What happened in that biblical story? Did you watch it? I mean, there were enough biblical stories this year on TV. Did you watch all the biblical? If you could have had a full run of all the biblical stories. Oh my gosh, they're still going on. Lots of biblical stories going on right now. But if you know the story on Good Friday, which we never know why they call it Good Friday, that's when Jesus was supposed to have been crucified, right? So he was crucified on Good Friday. And what do you think the disciples who were around him thinking he was the Messiah, the God, the answer given to us, what do you think they thought? Yay? They don't know the end of the story, right? We know the end of the story. They don't know. So they felt lost. They felt alone. His closest disciples were even saying, oh, I don't even know the guy. Remember? Wasn't it Peter who denied him 3 times before the cock crows? He'll deny you 3 times. Because no one wanted to say they knew him. He just got killed. He just got crucified. A terrible way to die. And then what happened? We know that 3 days later, he was resurrected, right? He had a resurrection. And so we know that it's a hopeful story. But they didn't know it at the time, did they? They had no idea that was going to happen. But see, this kind of faith is the same thing we have to have for our life. If you are going through a crucifying time in your life right now, if you're going through a fearful time in your life right now, what you need to know is what? This is my holy instant of release, right? Nothing can stop the will of God, and you share that will with him. See, so that's what we have to remember.